Good morning. Hope you're all doing really well. In today's video, it's on Sorare, and I want to talk about the importance of planning ahead and how a bit of luck will also help you, even today, still make sensational returns on Sorare. Now, I want to take you back to last summer. I bought this Joe Bendick, who was the reserve goalkeeper for Philadelphia Union. So Rare had recently changed the rules for threshold teams where you couldn't put a common goalkeeper, so you had to buy a rare goalkeeper. I wasn't prepared to spend a fortune on a starting goalkeeper, so I was confident the four outfield players I had would at least hit 205 points, which was enough for the minimum threshold to win $25. So I paid 33 quid for Joe. Like I said, I knew he wasn't going to start other than for an injury to Andre Blake, who's Philadelphia's number one, and he's arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the MLS. So I was prepared just to sit and be patient with Joe. Not that I want to wish injuries on players or anything like that. However, I was fully aware that Joe was never going to play unless Andre Blake was to either go through some terrible form or suffer an injury. Now, obviously, we know Sorare changed the rules again on thresholds that it was only going to be one payment and you had to hit 250 points. So it was going to be a lot harder to do without a starting goalkeeper. And those rules took place or took effect early this year. So it had a major impact on me, um, not having a starting rare goalkeeper. And I think it would have affected a lot of low budget managers. Hence, they or possibly drop down to the limited leagues rather than staying on rare. So that is the background of me buying Joe. So I'm going to fast forward now until Saturday night. Saturday night that's just gone. I was asleep, my phone was going off, and I was getting offers for Joe. And I was thinking something's obviously happened. Went on Foot Mob on my mobile, and I could see Andre Blake had gone off with an injury and Joe had come on. So I immediately got my laptop, logged on to Sorare, and I could see I was getting offers for 40, 50 quid. However, I knew, looking at the last sales, some had gone through for about 180 quid. So of course I rejected it, and I just put him up for 200 quid and just thought, see what happens. To my amazement, within minutes, he'd actually sold, and I'll show you here. There was my purchase on the 22nd of 33 quid. And then, as you can see, on the 12th of March, I sold just for under 200 quid, £197 and 11p. Now, as you can see on Sorare Base, there's a capital gain of 163 quid and nearly 500%, 484% in about 8 months. Those returns are absolutely sensational, and I would argue they're not available anywhere else. However, I'm fully aware a lot of luck was involved with Andre Blake going off injured because, like I said, if he wasn't ever going to get injured, this Joe was never ever going to play. Now, I've got to be honest, I think the person who bought it off me has overpaid massively because since then you can see all these offers that have gone through. He's gone for as low as 120 quid in the last 24 hours. So I think people got rather excited and they overpaid. However, I'm reading about Andre Blake. He suffered a groin injury. He's not going to be back in the next week or so. So you're going to get a run of games if anyone has bought Joe. And because of the cap 240, he's not. He's only hit 26. So he's going to have a low average. So he's going to be very valuable for your threshold team if someone holds him. Because like I said, you can aim to put higher scored players in the outfield positions because Joe's not going to take any of your capped scored out. So that could be an advantage. The other plus with him is he obviously plays for arguably the best team in the MLS, if not the best, one of the best. So again, it's positive having a goalkeeper for one of the better teams in the MLS because of clean sheet bonuses, etc. It's always been an opinion of mine since being on So Rare. The money is made in goalkeepers because it's a specialised position. Only one person can play in that position, obviously. And as demonstrated with Joe this weekend, you can make good money on a player that has really played consistently for the last 6, 7 years. You can see there's his Philadelphia since 2020. He's played 6 matches in 3 years or 4 years. Columbus in 2019, he made 6 appearances. The last time he would be considered as a regular starting goalkeeper was 2018 when he played for Orlando City. So I'm delighted to make that sort of profit on a player like that. A decent strategy, in my opinion, is to buy all the backup goalkeepers for good sides in most leagues, whether that's limited, rare, super rare, whatever um, scarcity, as I believe, as you've seen here with Joe, if they do start for any reason or come on, they go up in value. So there we have it, guys. Just a video on the importance, in my opinion, of planning ahead. And of course, massive luck is needed. But if you do get it, then huge returns are possible. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.